In the midst of our struggles, when fear whispers and uncertainty surrounds us, there is a light that never fades. Psalm 27 speaks of a power greater than any challenge, a refuge stronger than any storm. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? These words remind us that we are never alone, no matter how daunting the journey may seem. And yet, the Lord doesn't just stand beside us. He is the source of grace, mercy, and healing. Psalm 103 echoes this truth. The Lord is compassionate and gracious, slow to anger, abounding in love. His love reaches beyond measure, forgiving all wrongs, lifting us from our brokenness, and restoring our souls. So, as we step into the unknown, remember, our hearts can rest in the assurance that we are loved, redeemed, and protected. This is the power of his promises. Let this truth guide us forward. When we find ourselves surrounded by darkness, in the face of fear, uncertainty, and challenge, we remember the words of Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? His presence is a shield, a refuge against the storms we face. We are never alone, never abandoned. And in those moments, he sees us. In our brokenness, in our triumphs, in our quiet, he knows us. Psalm 139 says, O Lord, you have searched me and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. The creator of the universe, the one who made the heavens and the earth, knows you, each detail of who you are. His love, his mercy, and his grace are beyond measure. Psalm 103 reminds us that the Lord is compassionate and gracious, slow to anger, abounding in love. He lifts us from despair and restores our souls. In the knowing of our hearts and the power of his love, we are made whole. Let these truths be your foundation as we begin this journey together. Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. And now shall mine head be lifted up above mine enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, I will sing praises unto the Lord. Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy also upon me, and answer me. When thou saidst, Seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, Thy face, Lord, will I seek. Hide not thy face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in a plain path, because of mine enemies. Deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies. For false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. I had fainted, unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord. Be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Psalm 139. O Lord, thou hast searched me and known me. Thou knowest my down sitting and mine uprising. Thou understandest my thought afar off. Thou compassest my path and my lying down, and art acquainted with all my ways. For there is not a word in my tongue, but lo, O Lord, thou knowest it altogether. Thou hast beset me behind and before, and laid thine hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high, I cannot attain unto it. Whither shall I go from thy spirit? Or whither shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. If I take the wings of the morning, and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. Yeah, the darkness hideth not from thee, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. For thou hast possessed my reins. Thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. My substance was not hid from thee, when I was made in secret and curiously wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. Thine eyes did see my substance, yet being unperfect, and in thy book all my members were written, which in continuance were fashioned, when as yet there was none of them. How precious also are thy thoughts unto me, O God! How great is the sum of them! If I should count them, they are more in number than the sand. When I awake, I am still with thee. Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O God. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men. For they speak against thee wickedly, and thine enemies take thy name in vain. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. Psalm 103. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me, bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who forgiveth all thine iniquities, who healeth all thy diseases, who redeemeth thy life from destruction, who crowneth thee with loving kindness and tender mercies, who satisfieth thy mouth with good things, so that thy youth is renewed like the eagles. The Lord executeth righteousness and judgment for all that are oppressed. He made known his ways unto Moses, his acts unto the children of Israel. The Lord is merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and plenteous in mercy. He will not always chide, neither will he keep his anger forever. He hath not dealt with us after our sins, nor rewarded us according to our iniquities. For as the heaven is high above the earth, so great is his mercy toward them that fear him. As far as the east is from the west, so far hath he removed our transgressions from us. Like as a father pitieth his children, so the Lord pitieth them that fear him. For he knoweth our frame. He remembereth that we are dust. As for man, his days are as grass. As a flower of the field, so he flourisheth. For the wind passeth over it, and it is gone, and the place thereof shall know it no more. But the mercy of the Lord is from everlasting to everlasting upon them that fear him, and his righteousness unto children's children, to such as keep his covenant, and to those that remember his commandments to do them. The Lord hath prepared his throne in the heavens, and his kingdom ruleth over all. Bless the Lord, ye his angels, that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word. Bless ye the Lord, all ye his hosts, ye ministers of his, that do his pleasure. Bless the Lord, all his works in all places of his dominion. Bless the Lord, O my soul. As the darkness fades and the light shines through, let us hold tightly to the promises found in his word. Psalm 27 and 103 remind us that in him we find refuge, restoration, and love that knows no bounds. No fear, no sorrow, no challenge can stand against his grace. And as we walk this path, may we never forget his love is everlasting, his faithfulness unwavering. He is our strength and our salvation, and we are never alone. As the day draws to a close, let us reflect on his promises. Psalm 27 calls us to trust in his protection. Psalm 103 reminds us of his mercy and compassion. And Psalm 139 speaks to his perfect knowledge of our hearts. There is no place we can go where his love doesn't reach, no moment where he isn't near. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? Psalm 139 verse 7. The Creator knows you inside and out, and he is always with you, guiding, protecting, and loving you. And so we walk forward, knowing we are seen, known, and held in his grace. May his presence fill you with peace, his love with joy, and his power with strength. May you rest in the comfort of his unwavering love today and always.